Ever wondered what it takes to ride a motocross bike like a pro? The world of motocross is a thrilling blend of adrenaline and skill. It demands not just physical strength, but agility and precision too. Imagine the roar of the engine beneath you, the dirt flying off your wheels as you navigate through challenging terrains. That's the thrill of motocross. Beyond just a sport, it's a lifestyle, a passion that once ignited shines brighter with every daring maneuver. What sets motocross apart is the fusion of speed and technique. It's about knowing when to throttle up, when to brake, and how to position your body for ultimate control. Mastering these techniques takes practice, patience, and fearless spirit. But ask any motocross rider, they'll tell you, it's worth every scrape. Because the thrill of conquering a challenging track is what motocross is all about. In this video, we'll explore the ins and outs motocross. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of motocross techniques. A motocross pro knows their bike like the back of their hand. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into now, understanding the ins and outs of your motocross bike. You see, a motocross bike isn't just a machine, it's an extension of the rider. When you comprehend its parts, how they work together, and their specific functions, you'll have the key to mastering motocross techniques. Let's start with the heart of your bike, the engine. This is where the magic happens. It's a high-performance, single-cylinder motor designed for rapid acceleration and high-speed maneuvers. It's a beast that needs to be tamed, and understanding how it works will give you the reins to control it. Next up, the suspension. This is what helps you smoothly navigate through rough terrains and make those high jumps without a hitch. The front forks and rear shock absorbers absorb the impact from jumps and bumps, providing you with the stability you need to stay in control. Now, let's talk about the brakes. They're your best friends when it comes to controlling speed and making sharp turns. The front and rear disc brakes on your motocross bike are designed for precise stopping power, allowing you to take corners with confidence. Then we have the tires. They're the only part of your bike that touches the ground, and they play a crucial role in traction and control. The knobby tires of a motocross bike provide a firm grip on the dirt, enabling you to accelerate, brake, and corner effectively. Lastly, the frame. It's the skeleton of your bike, meticulously designed for durability and lightness. It's what holds everything together and withstands the rigors of motocross racing. Understanding your bike is not just about knowing its parts, it's about knowing how they interact, how they affect your ride, and how you can use them to your advantage. It's about feeling the rhythm of your bike, dancing with it through the dirt, the mud, the jumps, and the turns. Familiarizing yourself with your bike is the first step towards becoming a motocross pro. Now that you know your bike, it's time to learn some basic motocross techniques. First, let's discuss body positioning. The correct body positioning can make a world of difference in your control and stability on the track. When you're standing, your knees should be slightly bent, and your weight should be balanced on the balls of your feet. Your chest should be forward, over the handlebars, with your eyes focused on the path ahead. When you're sitting, sit close to the tank with your elbows up and out. Your body should always be loose and flexible, ready to respond to the bike's movements. Next up is clutch control. The clutch is your best friend when it comes to controlling your bike's power. It's all about finding that sweet spot where the clutch begins to engage the power from the engine to the rear wheel. Practice slowly letting out the clutch until you feel the bike start to move, then pulling it back in. Repeat this process until you're comfortable finding that sweet spot quickly and smoothly. Then we have throttle control. The throttle isn't an on-off switch, it's more of a dial. Sudden changes can cause a loss of traction or a wheelie, which can be dangerous if not intentional. Practice rolling the throttle on and off slowly, maintaining a steady speed. You should aim to use the throttle in a smooth, controlled manner, regardless of the terrain or speed. Remember, these skills won't come overnight. It takes time, patience, and lots of practice. Try practicing each of these techniques in isolation first, then combine them as you get more comfortable. And don't forget, everyone makes mistakes. It's part of learning. Don't get discouraged if you don't get it right the first time, or even the second or third time. Keep at it, and you'll see improvement. Mastering these basic techniques is crucial to becoming a successful motocross rider. Ready to take your motocross skills to the next level? motocross isn't just about speed, it's also a game of technique. And if you're looking to elevate your game, mastering advanced techniques is your ticket to the big leagues. So let's dive right in. First up, jumps. These are the thrilling moments that make motocross so exhilarating, but they're not just about airtime, it's about control and precision. When approaching a jump, remember the mantra: speed, body position, and throttle control. Maintain a steady speed, position your body centrally over the bike, and gently roll on the throttle as you take off. As you land, absorb the impact with your legs and maintain throttle control to smoothly continue your ride. Next, let's talk about whoops. A series of small jumps, whoops are a true test of a rider's skill and endurance. The key to conquering whoops is rhythm. Maintain a steady throttle and let the bike do its work. Use your legs to absorb the bumps and keep your front wheel light. It's like dancing on your bike, so find your beat and stick to it. And finally, ruts. These are the grooves worn into the track by other riders. Navigating ruts can be tricky, but with the right technique, you can use them to your advantage. When approaching a rut, aim to enter at an angle that allows you to ride along the groove smoothly. Keep your eyes focused ahead, not on the rut itself. And remember, your bike goes where you look. To improve these skills, practice is vital. Set aside time for drills focusing on each technique. Start slow, then gradually increase your speed as you become more confident. And remember, even the best riders didn't master these techniques overnight. So be patient with yourself and keep pushing your limits. These advanced techniques are the key to standing out in the motocross world. So gear up, get out there and show the world what you've got. Motocross is thrilling, but it's also risky. Safety should always come first. As we delve into the realm of motocross safety, let's start with the importance of protective gear. It's not just about looking cool on the track, it's about protecting every inch of your body. Helmets, goggles, body armor, gloves, boots, knee braces, neck braces. These aren't fashion statements, they're lifesavers. Each piece of gear serves a crucial purpose, from shielding your head and eyes to protecting your limbs and spine. Never compromise on quality when it comes to safety gear. It's the armor between you and potential injury. Next, let's talk about the importance of checking your bike before a ride. It's like the pre-flight check for pilots. It's non-negotiable. Check your tire pressure, brakes, chain, and suspension. Make sure your handlebars are tight and your controls are working properly. These checks take only a few minutes, but can make a world of difference. A well-maintained bike is a safe bike. Understanding your limits is also key to staying safe in motocross. Yes, pushing boundaries is part of the sport, but it's vital to know your skill level and ride within it. It's easy to get caught up in the adrenaline rush and try a jump or a move that's beyond your capabilities. But remember, even professional riders started with the basics and gradually worked their way up. Progress takes time, and it's okay to take it slow. Lastly, let's not forget about the importance of physical fitness in motocross. It's a demanding sport that requires strength, endurance, and flexibility. Regular exercise and proper nutrition will not only improve your performance, but also help prevent injuries. In the high-octane world of motocross, it's easy to forget that safety and fun can go hand in hand. But they do. They must. Because every time you put on that helmet and rev up that engine, you're not just a rider. You're a life that matters. Remember, safety is just as important as speed in motocross. Motocross is a thrilling and challenging sport that requires skill, understanding, and safety consciousness. It's a journey from knowing your ride to mastering the basics, then upping your game with advanced techniques. But the journey doesn't end there. Safety is paramount, protecting you as you push your limits. It's a sport that demands respect and rewards the fearless. Remember, knowledge is power, skill is earned, and safety is not an option, it's a necessity. With these techniques and safety measures in mind, you are on your way to becoming a motocross pro. Keep practicing, stay safe, and enjoy the ride.